Our next guest is a best-selling author who's enjoying the success of her new book, Death at the Daylily Cafe, the latest installment in her Rosalie Hart mystery series. That book is chock full of recipes. It will make you hungry. And today, thankfully, she's going to make a special family recipe and share it with us so you can try it at home. We welcome Wendy Sand-Eckel back to our live show. Wendy, it's great to see you.
It's great to see you. Thanks for having me.
It is our pleasure. I picked these up. Well, you were gracious enough to leave a copy of each with us when you visited last time. Took them home. My mother-in-law devoured them cover to cover, passed them to me. We just love them.
Oh, thank you.
They're great. So between the fantastic story and then the fantastic recipes, I mean, you must have so much fun putting these together.
I love doing this. I was at a Killer Nashville. It's a mystery writers conference, and I was walking through the lobby, and I had my basket, and I had little bookmarks in my books, and a woman stopped me, and she said, "What do you write?" And I said, "Well, I write cozy mysteries." And she said, "I want to write cozy mysteries. I write thrillers and serial killers and all this depressing things, but you look so happy and cozies look so happy." So
Cozy mystery.
Cozy mystery.
It definitely was that. I mean, you kind of feel like, okay, I can cuddle up with this book and some delicious chocolate recipes that are in there.
Yes.
Today, what are we making?
This is a Mexican chopped salad, and it's been in my family for about 2 generations, and I keep changing it every time I make it, but the key is that it's chopped. And you'll notice this is some romaine and some arugula, but it is chop, 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 because I'm a very messy eater. I was telling you that earlier. And I know when I go into a restaurant, I order a salad, often it's big big pieces of romaine, and you can't get it all in your mouth, or it's on a too small of a plate, and you can't cut it, and you can't toss the dressing.
Yeah.
But if everything's chopped up very fine, you can mix it all together and just eat it with a bite, and it doesn't spill.
Easier to manage.
Sure. I mean, if I'm in a restaurant, oftentimes I'll take my plate away, and there's all this debris underneath my plate that has fallen off. So I like a chopped salad. And if I'm in a restaurant and they have a chopped salad, that's what I get.
You're getting it. Yeah, I like that idea, because half the time you eat salad, and then next thing you know, like the dressing has flown off some of the lettuce. It's on your outfit. It's like terrible.
Exactly.
So I could definitely get on board with
that. All
that.
right, so you can start mixing it. In here we have some very finely chopped red onion, and then and it's some fresh corn right off the cob.
Yum.
So you can put that in there.
Excellent. That just goes in.
Yes.
Okay.
And when you make this salad, you always do the dry ingredients first, and then add the wet ingredients right at the last minute, because it can get a little gooey.
Okay,
so,
these will affect the lettuce, is what
exactly,
you said. Okay.
Yes. It'll get soggy pretty quickly.
Okay, toss, toss, toss.
Okay. And now we can do some black beans, rinsed and drained.
Yum. Nice little fiber in there.
Yes.
Extra fiber. And this is a family recipe.
It is. It is. My mother used to make it, and I've made a few changes to it. But I use a certain kind of dressing, so I've changed that, and then I have a little extra twist at the end. So you can add the cheddar cheese.
Okay. Cheddar makes it better.
Always. Oops, runaway tomato. See what I mean?
Yeah. In full disclosure, I have a paper towel back here, because when she was getting ready, some dressing may have flown everywhere.
Yes,
it's okay.
It was on my arm. All right, so these are fresh cherry tomatoes from my garden that I picked before I came. But even these I chop in half, because I don't like to bite into a cherry tomato. I like it chopped in half, and then you can really get the fresh flavor. And it's not as messy.
It's a highly personalized recipe here, Wendy. That's what I'm
Well,
that's what I'm
sometimes
getting.
they can explode, and the juice can go across the table to the person sitting across from you.
So the whole time I'm reading the books, I'm thinking these recipes are delightful. You've included them in the books. So were you an author before you were a food enthusiast, or how did you bring that whole thing together?
I've always loved food. What I love, I don't really cook for myself, but I love cooking for other people. And I think it's a great way to nurture people, is to make wonderful food for them. And so I've always loved that. And then when I started writing, it was a perfect opportunity for me to combine those two things.
Because in the books, family is a big part of the story.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so now we can add the dressing.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Sure. What kind of, is this, did you make this too?
Okay, yes.
I know that's a silly question.
Well,
of
no,
course
it's
you
actually,
did.
the key to this dressing, it's a cup of mayo and a cup of milk. And you can use skim milk and light mayo if you want. But it's a packet of Hidden Valley Ranch dressing, not the bottle. The bottle isn't as good.
Okay.
If you take the packet, you mix it all together, you let it sit for about a half an hour in the refrigerator, it's the best.
This whole thing goes in there?
You can just just see how much.
Okay. Because I was like, the lettuce is really going to get soft if I put all of that
exactly.
in there.
That looks great. Now, if you
Okay.
toss that up.
Okay.
But that's the key.
Don't want that flying anyway.
Yeah, again.
Here, I'll put it on my paper towel.
Yes.
How's that? And then we toss.
We toss.
Okay. Great, great, great. And this bowl is also a little family flair coming into play.
Yes, this was my mother's.
So pretty.
She would make what she calls a Hollywood salad, which is actually on my website. It's another delicious salad. Every holiday, Thanksgiving and Christmas, she would make Hollywood salad in this bowl. So I have fond memories of this bowl. All right, now you can use any kind of taco chip you want. These are actually Doritos. But you crunch them up.
Okay, just regular old
Keep 'em in
nacho.
the bag.
Oh, okay, don't go peeking in there. Regular
And just
nacho
start
cheese.
smushing 'em.
Smush.
There you go.
We
It's
can
very
take out some
satisfying.
anger here.
Exactly.
The one thing we're super happy about, and I was telling Wendy about this before we got started, when my mother-in-law read them, Marilyn said to me, one of the key characters is Glenn. And she's like, I want my Glenn. He's like a super duper friend,
He
just
is.
like, you know, a great compadre. So I feel like we're gonna get t-shirts made that say hashtag I want my
I
Glenn.
love that. I love Glenn too. He's
Okay.
Rosalie's best friend.
All right, we're out of time. I gotta
Okay,
put
let's
this
go.
in. Just a little flare down at the bottom, I'm assuming.
Sure.
Okay.
And just toss them in there.
Oh, I put them in.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep them all
I
in
see
my
what you're-
portion.
No, you mix it all together.
Do these go
Yeah,
in
put a few
more?
in there.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's get you a taste.
All right.
All right.
Mexican salad from Miss Wendy Sand-Eckel. Thanks for being
There you
back
go.
with us.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love coming here.
And I don't want to give any spoilers, so I won't, but I'll just say I can't wait for the next book to come out, and I'd like to help you do research. That's all I'll say.
would
So
be
when you go on the
wonderful.
trip,
There you go.
I'll be with you.
We'll
Thank
schedule a
you.
trip.
Excellent. We're going to post this recipe on our show website by early this afternoon, WTBR.com/VTM. Right now, I'm going to do a little quality control. We'll send it over your way.